Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we're going to be working on this blue Fiat 500. Well, obviously we know about the damage on the other side, on the driver's side, but I think the mechanical side of it, we know, and you heard from the last video, that when I'm pushing the clutch pedal down, it's making a whining or like a banging noise. It's something to do with the release bearing, I think, on the clutch. So if we're going to go to that trouble of going in there and getting that thrust bearing, release bearing, whatever it is, removed, you might as well do the clutch. It just makes sense whilst you're going to all this trouble, and it's going to take a bit of time to get it out, change it, get it back in, do the clutch as well, and all that sort of side of it. Yeah. Obviously, we've got to do the oil change on the gearbox as well, because obviously we've got to remove the oil from the gearbox. So yeah, that is the plan. Also, today is the day that I've got this meeting with the salvage yard that I use. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to obviously, I've got things in mind I want to ask. I'm a bit of a waffler, as you all know. So I'm probably going to be sort of waffling to them today, and I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. This is a complete new for me. Not many people they don't normally get in contact with people and say, can we come and see you? We want to talk to you about some bits and pieces we've got in place, or we want to talk to you. So yeah, hopefully by the end of today's video, I can explain and tell you exactly what happened. We will see. It just depends on time, guys. That's what it boils down to, really. So, but for now, let's crack on with this car, and let's get this gearbox out. So let's do this. Right, guys. So I showed you in the last video when we picked it up that we've got this damage here. We've got the wing, we've got the bumper, we've got the door, and we've got that quarter that just needs that quarter just needs a repair. But this door definitely needs replacing. The wing definitely needs replacing. The bumper needs repairing and spraying. So I had a plan. I could not find this in colour. I just cannot find these parts in colour for this car. Unbelievable, so rare. So what I did was I managed to find a wing and a door in a bluish colour, and I've got them here. You can see that's the colour that it originally was or is. This is the wing, and I've got some spray paint to match the car, and I sprayed obviously this side of the whole wing and the edges, and I gave this side of it a gun over as well. So as you can see, it's like it's not, don't get me wrong, guys, this ain't finished. I'm not saying that this is finished, but what I wanted to do was get the edges of the whole, like the original, like the same colour of it, of the wing. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit the wing in place on the actual car, and then I'm going to strip the door down, completely strip that down, glass, everything from that door. And then I'm going to fit that wing. I'm going to fit the wing, but leave this door as it is. And then I'm going to take when it goes for paint, I'm going to take that door that I've just stripped everything off of with me. And then what he can do is that he can then paint this the wing I fitted. He can paint that. He can paint the bumper. Go down here, leave that door because he's painting the door, like obviously hang it up or whatever, and then do some work on his quarter so he can repair that and then spray that in. So that when I go back for it, I can then bring the painted door back here. Because what I didn't want to do is, if you look when you open the door, all these edges here, all around here, I've got to make sure that's all painted. Because I want it to look and go back to original. So to do that, you've really got to strip these doors down. Like, everything's got to come off. Every nut, every bolt. Even the screws. I want it all stripped down completely. Even these panels. Strip them all down. Take the rubbers off. Take the glass off. take every single thing off. You get my point, yeah? And it could be painted. I don't want it to look like that it's someone's got another colour door and just put it on, and then there'll be slightly little bits and pieces that you know that's been missed. I want it completely done. So there we go. I just didn't think it was worth fitting that door in place and then getting him to spray it, because otherwise he's with the door with this one on the car. It's virtually impossible for them to hit everywhere. That's what I've been told anyway. So that's the plan for that. But for now, I'm going to crack on and get this gearbox out, because definitely that, like I said, that release bearing, thrust bearing is definitely got a problem. I've already got the kit. That's the air filter, oil filter. I'm going to do that as well. So this is the kit, and it's a 3-part kit. It comes with a plate. I'm not even opened this. Can't even get the fucking hell. But anyway, it's there, guys. Can't get it out. So we're going to be changing that. Someone did mention me and drop me a comment and said that it's probably got a dual mass flywheel. It hasn't got a dual mass flywheel. It's got a solid flywheel. So yeah, no problem with that. But I think, you know, what's going to be the easiest thing to do is literally strip this down completely. So I'm going to just get the bonnet out of the way, because it will, if I get the bonnet out of the way, it lets light down, and it's 4 screws, so there's no problem there. So get that off, get the front bumper off, get the lights off, get the slam panel off, get all the rad packs, just get the whole lot out of the way. The mechanic at the end of the road, he managed to take out the air conditioning. There was a little bit left in there. I think he said it was 150 grams, whatever it is, was left in the system. So he's pulled that out for me last night, and now I can just sort of take the whole front end off. So I'll set her up on the lift. I'll take her up. We'll start stripping this down. We'll get the wing off as well, get the wheels off, get the inner wheel arches off, just get it all off, because the drive shaft has got to come off both sides. Yeah, so it's a lot of work to get it out, but I definitely think it's worth it in the long run. So yeah, let's get it over, guys, and let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, there we go. So that might seem a bit overkill, sort of taking the whole front end off, but look at the access you've got to the gearbox now. It's just all there. You get to all the bolts, and literally just took me an hour just to get the whole front end off. And yeah, I took this bottom lower arm, so this black lower arm here. There's only one here. I took that off because it's easier to get the gearbox. I've looked online. I've been looking on YouTube, guys. And yeah, it's just easier with that out of the way. So that's that. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I need to get the oil out of this. I need to get the engine oil out. I need to get the gearbox oil out. So again, you can see how easy it is to fill up. It's just there. So that's the fill up point. The drain plug I fixed at the back. Need to get the drive shafts out, both of them. What I'll do is I'll just undo that bolt there at the bottom. Let that arm go down, and then I can pull the drive shaft and the hub over and that. But yeah, you can see now I've got the wheel off. You can see like how new these discs and pads are. They're just brand new, and like so much. Oh, but you can't really see that. But the pads are really thick. So I know that the discs and pads are really good on this car. But yeah, so that's why, guys, I took the front off, because of the access. And you can see how clear it is now. Took the battery out, battery tray off, and get to the top part. And yeah, like with the bonnet gone, there's a lot of light into the actual engine bay as well. So that's good. So there we go. I've probably got another sort of half an hour, and then I've got the company turning up from the salvage yard, and I just want to have a clean up, like clean my hands, have a clear up, just clear up some of the mess, and just have a tidy up, just to make it as neat, as tidy as I can, really. To be honest with you, I do work neat and tidy, you know that. I've never really got any mess around the floor, so it's not as if like I'm trying to be something I'm not. I'm definitely a tidy person and tidy guy. So yeah, but I just want to, just have a little tidy up, just to mess around. So yeah, probably about half hour. So I'll probably leave it for now. Should we leave it for now? Should we carry on for a minute? I might leave it for now, guys. Let me just get this meeting out of the way, all right? Because it could be very important, this meeting, to what I do, the channel, you guys watching me, what we're all about. It could, yeah, you never know what's going to happen. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get this meeting done. I'll come back to you after the meeting, and I'll try and explain and say as much as I can with you. Don't worry, I will. There's probably going to be certain elements of the actual conversation that I'm probably not going to be able to speak about on YouTube and my channel, but I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to try. If you know what I mean. There's definitely going to be certain things that they're not going to want me to say. So leave it with me for now, guys. Let me have this meeting. Let me have a clean up first. Let me have this meeting, and then I'll come back to you after it in a few seconds for you. So I'll see you soon. Right, okay, guys. The meeting is over. So yeah, had the meeting with the salvage yard, the company. They was very impressed with my lockup, the setup, the truck, the signage, very professional. Yeah, it's definitely going to be something to look forward to. I think we're going to try and work together, and yeah, going forward, it's going to be exciting. I put proposals to them, and they're kind of putting proposals back to me. We've got to go through contracts, and we've got to go through that kind of thing just to make sure that we're both working together. But yeah, definitely the future is looking really good, guys, to be honest with you. So yeah, Looks like hard work does pay off. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And that is the gearbox on this 500. So let's crack on. Can't really say much else about the meeting, guys. As you know, it's tricky. Can't really say too much. So I'm going to leave it there. But it was very good. And yeah, very good meeting. So let's crack on with this gearbox, guys. I'll set you up. Let's do it. Right, so you just saw on that time lapse, I was just messing around with this. Done the gearbox oil, which is in that one, and the engine oil, which is in that one. Done the oil filter, which sits there. So we'll put a new one on. And yeah, I'll plug them back up in a minute. Oil one, gearbox one. I've started taking the drive shaft out. This lower control arm, I've just undone it from that, so that there's enough room to pop it out, and you can see it's popped out there. That's the shaft. It goes in the gearbox. You've got to be careful of that little bracket there. So yeah, I need to lift it up a little bit so I can slide the thing out. Otherwise, it means removing the subframe, and I don't want to really be doing that. So let me see if I can sort of lift the engine and gearbox up a little bit to slide it through here. Without removing it from the hub and stuff like that then. So hopefully that works, guys. But yeah, it's getting there slowly, but it's just taking a bit of time, especially when I had that meeting today. It's taking a bit of time from that, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth the meet. It was just I need to get back on it now. Yeah, just need to connect everything and disconnect it all and take it all apart, really. I'm so glad I've got this lift in the end. You know what I mean? It's just, I know a lot of you guys, you need to get a lift, and I'm so pleased. Actually, the car's a little bit screwy for the minute. It should really be, no, it shouldn't really, it's all right. I thought to say it should go over a little bit more, but yeah, it's just a small car. But yeah, so grateful I got a lift. So much easier. I could just take it up and down where I want. Yeah, there we go. Right. Let me carry on for a minute. Time is running out, like I said, so I don't want to waffle too much. Let's get a little bit more done. I'll set you up and let's see what I can get done today. Let's put the plugs back in and get that sorted out anyway, so that's all done. I'll put the new oil filter in place. That'll be ready. Leave the oil for the minute, and let's carry on. So let's do this. Right, that's a bit more done. So as you can see, taking the wing off, and that's good. I've checked all the, you know, inner part of the structural car, and nothing's been touched, guys. Really, really lucky. Yeah, extremely lucky that nothing's been touched. Definitely a little bit close, but nothing. Honestly, so close, but it's not touching. So nothing's been hit. I've checked the other side, compared it to both sides, and all these little sort of grooves and ways and elbows. It's all supposed to be like that. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I've just taken off all this old adhesive crap that they stick the wings on with, and that's all clear. So yeah, very, very good news that is. I was expecting to see some sort of damage behind there, or a little donk or a little dink, but really, really lucky. Nothing's been touched, so that's good. Obviously got to strip this door down. I've started to take off the wing mirror bracket, so you've got a little plastic bracket here that comes off. Disconnect this little wiring loom bit there for the light. 2 bolts. Is it 2? Yeah, 2. And then that whole thing just comes off, the whole mirror. But I need to leave it on for now, and yeah, stay like that. So the gearbox. Started taking apart the top part of the gearbox, all the you know, the gear mechanisms and the levers and stuff like that. I've been taking pictures as I've been going, just to confer back to what I'm taking off. Yeah, just keep doing that, and then hopefully it should all go back together. I've not done one of these before, so like I said, but it's kind of the same principle. It's just take your time, take pictures and references to what you're doing, and any bolts you take off, I normally sort of just stick them in a tin, and then right on the top of the tin with some tape where it goes and what it is, and then that way, yeah, they should go back to where it was. I've put the plugs, the sump plug has been put back on, and the gearbox plug has been put back in as well, so that's done. I've put a new oil filter in place, a new Bosch one, so that's in place, that's done. So yeah, but for now, we've run out of time. It's got to the end of the day. I need to get going, and yeah, just need to get going, guys. So that's kind of going to be the end of today's video. And yeah, I've done quite a lot today. Got the whole front end off, started the gearbox, had that meeting. So yeah, got loads done today. I am going to do another video tomorrow. Today's Thursday. I'll put this out tonight, and I'll do another one tomorrow. And hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow we can drop the gearbox, change the clutch over, get all that sorted out, gearbox back in place, and start putting this all back together. I don't know how far I'll get in one day doing this whole thing, but we will see how far I get tomorrow. But for today, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Really appreciate all the support. Don't forget, if you give the video a thumbs up, that really does help. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I upload videos. So thanks very much, guys. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.